Okay, welcome to a little bit of a brief introduction about social media in your business. It's just a quick covering just to give you a little bit of a taster. Okay, so social media in your business, an introduction. What is social media? You know, there's a lot of people these days who go on about social media this, social media that, social media gurus, and to be honest, sometimes we overcomplicate things, I think. Well, it's quite simply, it's about people. It's about you, your customers. It's about me, my customers' customers. And it's about communicating with them. Okay? That's quite simply what social media is. It's a modern, online, vibrant way of communicating with other people. Someone once said, it's a famous quote, the art of listening, learning and sharing is very difficult to master. Well, I think that within social media, that helps you master that and make it just that little bit easier in communicating with people. Okay. There are many different types of social media, as we can see here. Some of them you won't have heard of, some of them you may have heard of. There are ones that are specific to certain languages, certain geographical parts of the world. So as you can see, there's quite a few. I think on Wikipedia list over the most popular ones, and I counted the list the other day, and there was about 200 of them actually in Wikipedia. So you can see social media is here to stay, and it's something which we need to embrace to help us in our business lives. So, something for everyone. Now, I've broken it down here into just a few sections. It doesn't necessarily mean that this is written in stone, or this is the law. It just helps me understand the different types of social media. I may have missed a few, but it's, as I said, it's just a little easy way of helping out. First of all, there's image-led social media. You know, you can have photographs of your products, you can upload them to Flickr, tag them with keywords, have them hosted on PhotoBucket so that when people do searches on particular images or particular phrases that they're after, images of your logo, your company, your product may actually appear in Google search result. So it's just a little bit of a penny in the jar. Social bookmarking. Those of you may have heard of StumbleUpon, Delicious. I find StumbleUpon absolutely fantastic, and I would encourage people to register with it. You find a website that you like, then recommend it to people. Tell people that you like it. So it's just a way of people communicating with other people. The types of websites which they find interesting and useful. Blogging, obviously the main ones, WordPress and Blogger. That's a way where obviously you can talk about your products on an ongoing basis. Say if you're a hotelier, you could write something about the local produce that may be in season for your restaurant, if you have one, or somewhere nearby, local events going on, and it's a way of drawing people in. Micromedia, Twitter and Tumblr. Twitter's obviously the most popular type. Lots of people talk about that these days, and that is a way of communicating with people worldwide. Lifestyle types of social media, Facebook, MySpace, probably more attributable to business to consumer markets, maybe rather than business to business, but very important nonetheless. Professional. Now, this is my favourite form of social media, and that I feel that if anybody is doing anything with any type of social with business, then it really is going to be a benefit to you. And we could spend the whole day here just talking about LinkedIn and the benefits and the powers of LinkedIn. But I would encourage all of you to check that out. Video is it's no coincidence that Google own YouTube, and I don't know whether you've noticed occasionally if you do a search on any particular subject, you can have a couple of results come up, and then you have a couple of videos. So if you can have a video about your product, about your business, it doesn't have to be all singing, all dancing with thousands of pounds spent on it. You can make something yourself, set up your own video channel on YouTube, and upload videos again to promote your company. And obviously, consumer-led social media. Forums, review sites, get yourself registered with appropriate forums, contribute. The more that you contribute, particularly if you mention the name of your business or your website, then the more people are going to notice you, click, visit your website, and hopefully make contact with you. And it's not just for the people who may visit your website, it's more of a case where it helps Google in that the little Google robots will look around and think, this particular business, this particular website's been mentioned all over the place. There's some photographs tagged with the website. They're talking about it on forums. People are tweeting about it. Maybe it's an important website that we should give more weight to. And that's a way of how social media can help you with your search engine optimization and your page ranking. So as we're seeing, there is something for everyone, but there's lots of important considerations. First of all, you have to weigh up professional versus personal. Okay, people say to me, "Oh, I don't want all my friends. I don't want to have people as friends. They're not my friends." Well, particularly in the case of things such as LinkedIn, people aren't classed as friends; they're classed as connections, useful business connections. So you need to weigh up what type of social media you're going to do, who is your target audience, and whether it's more of a professional type of social media or a personal type of social media. Okay, it's used by all aspects of business and society, from sole traders to big corporations. So you're not too small to have a social media policy. Okay, you can set up things like Google Alerts. Some people say, I don't know what to talk about on Blogger, I don't know what to talk about on Twitter. Set up Google Alerts with something which you may find interesting and get your information from that. That gives you the information then to go ahead and start tweeting with authority. Research your competitors. Have a look to see what they're doing. Do they have a social media policy? You know, if they're doing something good, then copy them. I don't mean advocating plagiarism here, but what I'm saying, copy their ideas. I mean, don't go out and try and reinvent the wheel. Whether you should spend or not spend, yes, that's a big thing. But I would say to start off with, just start off with all the free platforms that are out there. Most of these social media platforms are completely free to set up accounts. It's whether you want to do pay-per-click advertising or upgrade to have additional features. But your time spent on there in the initial phases will tell you whether it's something you want to spend money on or not. Okay. Anything that you give out, whether it's blogging, whether it's on Twitter, whether it's on YouTube, ensure that it's relevant to your target audience. There's no point going on and talking about something which is completely irrelevant to yourself. Make sure it's relevant for the people you wanted to target. Write something which you would find interesting yourself to read. Okay, it's quite obvious, that one. Don't complicate things. It's better to get one thing right than others. Too many people will go and set up a Twitter account, set up a Facebook page, try and get going on LinkedIn, and the scattergun approach doesn't often work, because all that happens is that you end up doing three things really badly rather than one thing really well. So concentrate on one thing at a time. Get organised and make it part of your daily routine. People say, I haven't got time, I don't have time to do this. Well, it's a matter of prioritising. You only need 10 minutes a day, and there are lots of resources out there which can help you get organised. Okay. Remember, it's not sales. As we said at the beginning, it's all about communicating. Okay. One of the worst things that is possible is that when people go out there and log on to Twitter, then take all the time and effort in setting up a profile, and then start saying, nuts and bolts half price. Come and get these bags here. Why not buy our services? We do this, we do that. And rather than building up a profile, it still goes back to the age-old thing. People buy from people, and that's just as important to social media as it is to online physical networking and traditional sales. Okay, then you need to decide what forms of social media are right for my business. Not Twitter isn't going to be appropriate for everybody. Facebook isn't going to be appropriate for everybody. So you need to sit down, look into them, see what your competitors are doing, and think about your target audience, and then decide which one is going to be right for your business. And then, how do I get started? Well, there are lots of help forums out there. There are lots of videos on YouTube to be able to watch. But the best way is just rolling up your sleeves and just having a go and just seeing what you can make of it. So thank you for watching this. If you need any further information on social media training, web design or internet marketing, our contact details are there. And enjoy yourselves with social media and growing your business. Thank you.